Boom, boom. Niggas, we back. Jabba Tears Podcast. Jabba Tears Podcast. Jabba Tears Podcast. Shout outs to him, because it's no beef 2024. You know, Janelle from the HR.
Yo, he gonna be in the Jericho cruise, so he won't be.
I don't give a fuck where he's going to be. He's a good person with a good heart.
He is.
Yes.
How do you match that negativity with a you know what, guys?
It's called balance in life. 2024, ladies and gentlemen, Ron Killings is following our page now.
Woo!
And Natty.
Woo!
2024 is about
Killings.
positivity.
Yes. Yes. What he's doing for the Judgment Day is like no other. Yes. Jobber Nation, welcome.
I got beef with my brother.
To the
what he said about R-Truth, because I got to talk about this.
Hold on, we'll get to there.
What's about R-Truth?
Jobber
you know
Nation,
what you said, nigga.
Welcome to the first live episode of the Jabba Tears Podcast of 2024. As always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Wilkins and Mr. Blacc. We're here, we're live and in color.
Guys, gifts.
Gifts? The fuck?
Oh, this nigga finally got me a gift.
Wow, we're not gonna do that today.
No, we gotta unpack this.
Oh, it's actual like real gift?
Nigga, we gonna unpack this.
Yo,
did you buy this or did Mariah buy this?
If this is like a prank gift, I'm coming back.
Seriously, did you buy this?
I'm coming back with. First of all, this is the only gift I low-key got for Christmas that was wrapped. So this is really exciting.
My son light-skinned tone. My nigga big jeans.
This nigga's hype.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
That's my son Christian Bailey.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
This nigga about to cry on live TV. Good afternoon, all. Christian Bailey, thank you so much. Listen, MD8999, you gotta understand, we haven't seen each other since 2023, low key.
Oh my god!
You got showed on.
Oh, wait, his t-shirts. I got outfits for Royal Rumble weekend.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yo!
Damn, this nigga, now we gotta really bring this nigga back something from Tampa.
Oh my god! Give me a hug, my nigga.
Ooh, I got a Nasty Boys t-shirt. I like that. How'd you know I like Nasty Boys?
Thank you, sir.
Hi, Devin, Tribal Chief. Good afternoon. How'd you know I like the Nasty Boys?
Oh man!
You gotta show them.
Oh no! What? Oh, you know what? I
man.
got tricked. Cause low-key, this nigga asked me what my t-shirt size was, and I was just like, "That's weird. What the fuck?" I really did. I was like, "Yo." So I got a funny story about this one, and I totally will wear this on Friday. Let me understand something to you.
Yo,
Let me explain something to you. So I've been in Royal Rumble season the past like 2 weeks. And I was telling Michael last night when we had watched what did we watch last night? 2002? Then we watched 2002 Royal Rumble last night. But I had told him, I was like, yo, my favorite Royal Rumble of all time was the one where Mick Foley did all three faces of Foley. Mm-hmm. And now I have the t-shirt to prove it. So that is so dope. I will hug Yurley in a second. So just give me a room. This nigga don't even know what to do with himself over here. He got so quiet. And what was the last one? Let's see. Oh, it's a razor. First of all, I thought it was Roman. And I was about to be like, Yardley, this is not funny.
Oh, your favorite.
It really is. Oh, thank you, Yardley, for such a really thoughtful gift. Hold on. I am gonna give him some love. That was very nice and thoughtful. And now I have outfits for Royal Rumble weekend because that bitch was about to be naked. Is what y'all didn't know. Like all I had was a dollar and a dream at that point. Santa Claus. Oh, damn, it would have been cute if you came in with the Santa Claus outfit like ho ho. That would have been really. But come here, thank you.
You're welcome,
so much for the love.
You're welcome.
And I appreciate it. I will catch a bitch wearing all these t-shirts next weekend in Tampa, Florida, at the Royal Rumble. Because I had no idea, but I'm definitely wearing that Three Faces of Foley shirt for Mega Rand's event. Speaking of that,
sure.
We have some. I don't know. I'm just gonna put this on the table. This nigga's here. How do you feel? This is the quote. Listen, if you ever want to get Sarah Wilkins quiet, get him a gift that leave him speechless. Cause baby, he has said but 2 words since he opened. I'm glad we got it on live too, cause now cause his face, the escalation of what happened as he ripped open the gift, I saw it, so I was just like, oh, he didn't know what to do with himself.
This is one of my favorite matches.
Wait, which one is that from? Is that from Mania?
Yeah.
Where he bled?
Yeah. And everybody was talking shit about it.
Because it was just so...
I love the match.
It was so random.
It was just big niggas hitting each other.
Oh, man.
So this is actually from... This match is from my first Mania. First going to my first Mania.
Oh, wow.
You was in NOLA?
No, I'm talking about this is the blue belt.
Oh, okay. I was saying
This when he bled and this is when he was the tribal chief.
Oh, was that the very beginnings of
No, this is when Stone Cold. This is Mania when Stone Cold came back and fought Kevin Owens.
No.
Yes,
wait, hold on. Let me see. Oh, it's the blue title. Turn it around. Because then that's not New Orleans. That's Dallas.
That's Dallas, yeah.
But that's so fun. Damn, these niggas done. They done main event at WrestleMania so many goddamn times you don't even know which one you're talking about. But all right, let's get started. We got some. All right, just know we come back with the ether after Royal Rumble, Mr. Blacc. But thank you guys that are on the live feed. Happy New Year. Hope everyone is there. We miss you guys. Yeah, it's been some time. We've all been busy with life and the pursuit of happiness, but we are here on this Friday afternoon. Either if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, we are here. Thank you guys for joining us. We do have some household some church announcements for you guys. First things first is next Saturday, Mr. Blacc and Dre from Eurosport. Shout outs to Dre while he is recovering from his surgery. We glad everything was a success, and we hope to see him as he enters his hot boy summer extravaganza 2024. But Mr. Blacc and Dre from Eurosports will be representing the Jabba Tears Podcast Network team at Legends here in New York. So if you're in the tri-state area, please come out to our first viewing party of 2024, where I believe, hello from Oklahoma, please put your name on the live feed. If you have not gave Zuckerberg any permission, I don't blame you, but put your name so we know who you are and we can shout you out during the show. But once again, the first viewing party of 2024 at Legends, where I do believe there will be a belt giveaway. So stay tuned for information on that. Shout outs to Backstage Brawl in the building. So make sure you guys, if you're in the tri-state area, you come out and support. If you will not be in New York and you'll be actually in Tampa / St. Petersburg, myself and Sarah Wilkins, along with Mania Club, will be at the pregame, the tailgate, at Ferg Sports Bar, which is right across from Tropicana Field. So there is no excuse. We'll be there from 1 to 5. Once again, all proceeds will be going to Connor's Cure, so it is for a good cause. And hello, Malik Mayfield, wrestler from Oklahoma. Okay, I see you. Send us your stuff.
Yeah.
Send us your stuff, okay? Once again, myself and Sir Wilkins will be live in Tampa Bay next weekend, so make sure to come out support. That is going to be the pregame before the Royal Rumble, and then the night before, we will be at our good friend Mega Ran. He's having a Rumble rap battle. We're on it. So I'll make sure to post. Wait, can I send it to you right now? You can post it? Okay. Yeah. Cool. Give me 1 second. Make sure to come out and support Mega Ran and friends coming out. Hold on a second.
You can send it on the group chat?
Yep, I got you. Okay. Crowbar in Tampa Bay, Florida, next Friday, January the 26th. So you'll see the likes of Swole, Max Caster, AJ Francis, Leo Rush, and many, many more. Will be there the night before. And also GCW has a stacked card Friday night, next Friday in Tampa as well. Where main event, our hometown homies, the main event will be facing Jacob Fatu and Zilla Fatu. And there's so many other matches going on. GCW is definitely coming in with the heavy hitters next Friday night in Tampa as well. So it's gonna be a busy weekend, but a fun and unpredictable one. I will say this is probably one of the most unpredictable Royal Rumbles we've had in some time. We really don't know which way it can go, so let's see what happens. What else is going on? Our good friends, our North Carolina brethrens are stacking up their upcoming show, ASE, down in the North Carolina area. February the 24th, they are ending off Black History Month with a bang. CM Punk, we don't know. We do not know. Sir, we do not know. But ASE and honors Black History Month with such a up and coming card. Mr. Blacc will be there live and in color. Hey, love
My
you
first
too.
time ever in North Carolina area.
His referee debut at ASE. I love him too. Michael Bostic in the building.
Seymour's brother.
What else? Darius versus Darius is happening. Looking forward to that. Also, Suge D versus Caprice Coleman for the Pan-African Diaspora World title. So it is definitely looking to be a stat card. So we wish our good brothers and sisters at ASE all the best. But Mr. Blacc will be representing the Job of Tears podcast as he will be making his refereeing debut. We Are Wrestling is back to kick off Black History Month. I do believe that is in 2 weeks. Friday, February the 2nd.
I'm gonna be there too.
Oh, you reffing?
Of course. Dang, that's my second promotion.
So shout outs to
Oh yeah, my nigga Dre said, Mr. Blacc is ASE. You already know.
But shout outs to Peter and the team at We Are Wrestling.
They paying you?
What? I don't care.
I'm not doing this with you today.
Oh, really?
Elijah, to your question.
So they can just take full advantage of you.
2 out of the 3 of us have seen Iron Claw, so we have not really talked about it. But
this
nigga here.
So this is what we're doing.
This is out of control.
No. He's gonna pay me though.
Oh, okay. Wait, just lied? You on air?
8 stacked matches with the most likely the main event being.
I'll take care of it.
I'm gonna punch you in your throat. Rob versus. I fucking hate you. This nigga gets a gift and don't know how to act. He's like,
I'm this way all the time with him.
I get it. You're the real manager of the Job of Tears podcast, so I get it. Backstage Brawl. Shout outs to you guys supporting him, sponsoring a match at We Are.
Everybody in the group chat. No one likes him in the chat. No one likes him in that group.
Listen.
They made a whole thread about this nigga.
The lesson of the week is pick your battles. Okay.
Yo, I fuck with him so hard.
That's my brother.
Jay Quez.
That's my brother, hands down.
Is the CM Punk of the Job of Tears group,
and he loves that.
You know what it is though, son?
because he likes AEW.
You know what it is? No. Here's the truth.
So anybody who's not, so
Michael said that. Michael said, "Yo, he'll make up any excuse for AEW," and that's really what everybody's issue is. And I was just like, what?
But my thing is this though, y'all take it too personally sometimes.
So for anybody, so to our listeners, the Job of Tears podcast does have a Facebook group. It's I think it's over 15K.
Yeah.
Group members. If you haven't joined it, it's on Facebook. It's a great discussion page. But we have a person who's part of the group on Facebook. His name is Jay Quez.
Yeah.
Oh no, or Jaquez.
Yeah, Ja, because Jay Quest is my homeboy, my other homeboy from high school.
Hold on, I sound like a white man. So Jaquez. Jaquez is public enemy #1 on the page.
That's what he just said.
Because he
said it himself.
Because he continuously tries to shoots bail for AEW, and then he likes to smoke. And he went on a Storytime for everybody listen. He went on a back and forth with somebody on the page, and supposedly the person kept harassing him. Supposedly. And then,
you know what kills me though, son? He be arguing with NPCs, niggas without profiles, b. Well,
but the thing about it,
stop arguing non-profile niggas on.
Jaquez goes on the DMs the person. Hope you and your family dies. Now, manlet energy, that bitch boy. So let's break this down.
How are we breaking this down?
So we're gonna break this down. Hope you and your family dies. So it wasn't just his family that he wanted to die. It was him and the family. So it was a package deal of death.
It was a 2-piece combo.
So meaning that he want them to die At the same exact time.
At the same time. Not separate, not a day apart, not the same time. And then he says, now man-lit energy. I don't know what that means. What is man-lit energy?
Yo, what does that mean, Janelle?
I don't know. Ask the person that said it. The fuck he on the live? Don't ask me. But as I mentioned to him, pick your battles, okay?
And then he called them bitch. Hold on, we're not done.
Oh my God.
The finisher is bitch boy.
That's a t-shirt.
Yo,
Yes.
he went out his race to call him an insult.
Oh, so shout out to Michael Bosket.
Because he know how he talk, because that's some Queens nigga shit.
It means you a baby man.
Babe, wait.
He said.
Wait, Mikey, you're on the live. Look what Yarly gave me. He gave me the Three Faces of Foley t-shirt. We was just talking about it. I had to show him because I don't think he was on the live when I opened it.
So manlit energy. I did not know that was a word, but now he just called
That's turned up. That's some next level shit. Babe, how'd you know that?
But what I
have you called somebody that? Is that how you know that?
That's what we thinking.
Manlit energy. Baby
boy.
We
was just he talking about the t-shirt.
Okay,
so manlit energy. Then he called him a bitch boy. So IWC is wild. And I'm not gonna lie, I went off on somebody too.
Yo, let me talk about how I woke up to that.
So what would it say to Ciando?
So on Instagram, so shout outs to really everybody that has viewed our trending. We was a part of a whole trend of like we're Black wrestling fans. We did it a quick little video before the end of the year. It was just for fun. It wasn't nothing serious, and those are the things that we love to do from time to time. It's just have some fun. Right, we try to kiki with each other. So we did a little cute video outside of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
And this gentleman with no profile picture, by the way, and that's how I always don't take nobody serious when you A, don't have a real profile picture, and B, when your profile is just full of wrestling pictures and not pictures of yourself. That shit is just problematic for me, and I can't subscribe to that. So when I wake up, I just see I see the snapshot of what you said to the guy, and I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? So
first of all, he starts with he says corny. He says corny. And then I think Ciendo responded, and then he goes, I'm a vegan, and you need to be a vegan because you fat. Try and body shame her.
Right.
Michael jumped in.
Yeah, I didn't even know that until after the fact. Because I was sitting here like, bro, like I saw you, and
so Michael's like,
Michael jumped in. I was like,
he's like, how you? He said something about being a vegan, but if you look on his page, he had fish. So then I was like, yo, how you a vegan and you have fish on your page?
And then Michael said, spell pescatarian.
Yes, that's what Michael said.
That's mad hard.
So that's mad hard.
Mad hard. I don't know how to spell it.
Michael, you got this.
Yeah, he just spelled it too, and I was just like, when I saw it, I was like, shit. I don't really know how to spell pescatarian either. That shit hard.
And then
it's not on Facebook. It's on
Instagram.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I go, how you have fish on? He's like, because it was a year old, you dork. So then there's very few times I feel like saying shit, but I was like, I have time today. So then I said, call me daddy like your mother does. By the way, her coochie smells like the salmon you posted. Tell her to do better.
All because for someone that just said before we started recording how I can't respond to text messages more than one word answers.
Nah, sometimes you gotta show them who the fuck you are, son.
And you know what the funny part about it is that when I'm on Instagram, because most likely, so pulling the backstage curtain a little bit, the boys really handle all of, if not all of the social media side of the Jabba Tits podcast. So I appreciate them in that sense because that's not my department, not my lane. So, but it's so funny because I can tell who's responding to who. if it's on the Jabba T, like if it's a response from the Jabba T's podcast, like on Instagram, and it's certain sentences, I'm like, okay, I know this one said that, and then it'll be times where I know this one responded in that way. I can tell how they respond and who responded to it. So it's just so funny in that nature. But moral of the story is, listen, pick your battles. No beef 2024. We're trying to keep a positive lane because once you do that, more success, more opportunities opportunities come your way. So
agree.
that's going to be our montage for 2024. We're not going to, we're going to respect as best as possible and try to keep the beefs to a minimum. But that's just the fun. That's just the nature of being in social media era where you're going to have, quarrels and you're going to have, disagreements and things like that. But it's just all how you handle it. Like, it don't got to be personal. And,
hindsight.
and it don't got to be, all rah-rah. But then sometimes you got to get on the rah-rah so people don't think you full of shit. So,
Overall, all years that we've been doing it, we had no beef, really. We had beef with one group of people. One of them called them the ethnic, he calls himself ethnic instead of black. You understand? And after that, they celebrate. This is how lame these niggas are. Mind you, we haven't told these niggas in 4 years. So every year, I didn't know this until last year, they celebrate the day that they posted that they had beef with us. Every day, they celebrate their shit.
Shout outs to Earl, Black Wrestling in the building. My man said, who got beef? Let's get crazy. Pause, my nigga, pause. Pause, okay? But no, yeah. Hashtag no beef 2024 is in full effect. My guy, we got to keep it going. What other things did we want to talk about before we jump into the PWI's awards of 2023? Anything else that I was missing? So we got We Are Wrestling coming up. We got Royal Rumble weekend.
Oh, yeah. Check out my podcast, The Sped Kids. Episode out right now,
well,
man.
look at that.
Shout out to everybody. Got me on close to 200 views. I appreciate that, man. It's available right now on YouTube. And everyone's listening to podcasts.
Yes.
Podding.
Please support. Please support. So make sure to follow and listen to the newest episode up now. I was about to say something else too, and I totally forgot.
Yep, I don't like wrestling.
Lord of mercy. But post the link. What was I going to say? I forgot now. But all right. So PWI released their 2023 awards. Let's see if we can put this up so we can see who our winners are. So for the most part, WWE kind of cleaned up here. So wrestler of the, I wish we had 2022 up to compare it. Low key. But Wrestler of the Year, Seth Rollins. Woman of the Year, Rhea Ripley. Most Popular Wrestler of the Year, Cody Rhodes, hands down. Faction of the Year, Judgment Day. Tag Team of the Year, FTR. Match of the Year, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania Night 1.
That was good,
Inspirational Wrestler of the Year, Mark Briscoe. Shout outs to Mark Briscoe and the Briscoe family that just celebrated the 1 year passing of Jay Briscoe. AEW did a very beautiful tribute to Jay Briscoe, and it's one of those things where it just still seems unreal and not real. But to see his daughter being able to be told that she wouldn't be able to walk again, to walk out on that stage was just a very beautiful and heartfelt sight. So shout out to AEW for that moment this past week on Dynamite. Comeback of the Year, Trinity. Most Improved, LA Knight. Yeah. Rookie of the Year, Sol Ruka. Now, this was the only one now. I said, I don't agree. Indie Wrestler of the Year, Matt Cardona. Feud of the Year, Sami Zayn versus The Bloodline. And Most Hated of the Year, Heel of the Year, Heel It Up, goes to Dominic Mysterio, which I think...
So last year...
Okay, good. You pulled it up.
Wrestler of the Year was Roman Reigns.
Okay.
Woman Wrestler of the Year for 2022
keep that up, just so I can
was
see.
Bianca Belair.
Okay, still WWE on both ends.
Tag Team of the Year for 2022 was The Bloodline. No, I'm sorry. FTR.
Okay, FTR 2 years in a row.
Faction of the Year, The Bloodline.
Okay.
Match of the Year was CM Punk versus MJF.
Hilarious how that turns.
Most Popular Wrestler of the Year, Jon Moxley.
Okay.
Most Hated Wrestler of the Year, MJF.
Okay.
And he won the year before.
Oh, okay.
Comeback of the Year, Taya Valkyrie. Damn, that sucks.
Wait, most comeback?
Yeah.
Wow.
She was up last year.
No, when she was doing, when she had
Janelle.
left. Oh, we gonna talk about Oba Femi. Don't you worry about that. Jason.
Most improved
I got
wrestler of
you.
the year for 2022. Let's see if they're killing it. Damn, Mandy Rose.
Wow. You know what's so funny? So I had watched the So for those that don't know, the first women's Royal Rumble was back in 2018. So this is gonna be the 6th women's Royal Rumble match. But that first one was when Absolution was a thing, and Paige had just came back, and it was Paige, Mandy Rose, and Sonya Deville in a little group. And I was like, man, Mandy Rose was killing it in NXT before that shit went down. And just to see from when she was in that Royal Rumble match to like that time of Toxic Attraction, I was like, damn, like they really had something with her, and I really kind of hope they figure out how to get that back because it hasn't been the same since.
So two more wrestlers. Indie Wrestler of the Year, Matt Cardona. So it's the second year
2 years in a row. Okay, that makes sense.
I want to shine some light on this. So 2021, the runner-up for Indie Wrestler of the Year was Trish Adora.
Okay.
2022, the runner-up was Alley Cat.
Oh, okay.
The second runner-up was Trish Adora.
This
Okay.
year?
Huh?
Who was he this
Last
year?
year.
Last year.
I'm gonna look that up in a second. And then Inspirational Wrestler of the Year for 2022 was Jon Moxley.
Okay, that was the comeback tour.
Rookie of the Year
That makes
because he came back with his thing. Rookie of the Year, Hook,
Wow.
got last year.
Okay.
And then the year before that was Jay Cargill.
Wow.
So runner up, because I like looking at this to see where they are now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why when he
So-
posted up, I was like, I wonder what 2022 looked like.
So runner up for 2022 was Logan Paul. And runner up for 2021, Rookie of the Year I'm talking about, was Braun Breaker.
Woo. Okay.
Now Stanley Weston Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award,
Okay.
was Sting.
Okay.
So it's been
It's kind of all right.
It's been, and then
It
I'll
makes
look
sense.
to see.
Hey, David Lawson
as
in the
we continue
building.
that, let me look at to see who's the was the runner up
From this year's?
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of Trish Adora, shout outs to her. She had a match, I believe, this past weekend against the Julia girl in New Japan and at that LA show. So I do want to give her some recognition on that. I think that was a dope opportunity to have.
This year, I want to give people their flowers before it's too late. Trish has done something that very few female wrestlers has been able to do. And when I say that is being relevant over so many years without working for a big company.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about relevancy in I'm in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Relevancy across America.
Well, really across the world. Like
And then-
she's
and
done,
then, yeah.
tours in Japan.
So relevancy in Japan, relevancy across America, relevancy. I think she's done stuff in Europe. So I don't think she really gets the flowers, the level of respect within this industry for what she's done, because very few men and women have done this. And the fact that she's been considered Indie Wrestler of the Year on multiple occasions says a lot. And it's like,
it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes, and it shows that the hard work and the dedication that's on the indies is real. And I think a lot of people sleep on the importance of the indies because, we, for the most part, most podcasters, such as ourselves and others, we tend to, in a sense, focus on, WWE, AEW, Impact, the well-known promotions. But these indies, the independent promotions that spend their own money to get these talents to the areas that they are in so that the people that are there can see this talent and to see how amazing these men and women are, it speaks volumes to them. And Trish Adora has been able to hop from, you know, coast to coast and from different time zones, even from in the United States to over in Japan and things like that. Like, that's not an easy, like, every independent wrestler's dream is to wrestle across seas. I have never spoken to no one. Not a soul has never told me like, yo, their dream is not to wrestle across the seas, whether it's in Mexico or in Europe or Japan. Like, that is on every independent wrestler's bucket list. And for her to be able to do what she's done and being able to still have that indie kind of like Letterman's jacket, in a sense, like she's playing a varsity game on this indie road. So I do hope and pray that, you know, eventually she gets a full time somewhere, and that she's able to be able to show on a national broadcast. You know,
ESPN
stage.
has a wrestling awards.
Oh, really? Well, I think the ESPYs, they include wrestling.
Yeah.
So
in their thing, because I think Cody had one. Cody, and I think Cody might have won. I think for either moment or something.
Male Wrestler of the Year for 2023 by ESPN.
Okay.
Was Cody. Female Wrestler was Rhea Ripley.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get it up for you.
Tag Team of the Year, FTR. Debut of the Year, CM Punk.
On what side?
Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year, LA Knight.
Okay.
Promo Artist of the Year, MJF. Match of the Year, Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. And Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
And for both places, Wrestle Kingdom 17 and Forbidden Door.
Okay.
Best pay-per-view event of the year, WrestleMania 39. Best storyline of the year, The Bloodline.
Okay. But yeah, ESPN, a lot, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of these networks are starting to recognize wrestling in a way that hasn't been done before. So, like, you know, that year when Bianca and Sasha won, I think they won that moment of the year when they had main event at WrestleMania in Tampa. And, you know, to have two women of color, two black women being able to get that honor, it speaks volumes, and how the media is looking at wrestling in a different scope. And I think that is something to be appreciative, especially going into 2024, because it's going to be a lot more.
Because honestly, people have to understand where a lot of people who didn't understand wrestling, hated on wrestling, are not in charge. You understand? Mm-hmm. And we're kind of in the dying days of where like people are like trying to get, hey, how can you put something on our screens that will cost us not a lot of money? Because after the writer's strike, they're on some like, dang, we gotta pay them all this money, meaning that a lot of shows, like, our views is the most important of anything. They're not setting certain numbers for certain things. So the fact that wrestling is so easy, cheaper to produce, where like we pay you an upfront cost, everything else, we're going to be all right, and we'll make money later on. That's perfect. But also is...
Oh, okay. Like, I got the runner-ups, guys.
Okay, give him a second.
And also, like...
My brother finished.
I like how what ESPN is doing, covering not only like AEW, not only just AEW, but they have covered TNA in the past and stuff like that, because it gives a light of other federations. Speaking of that, he getting up. You see TNA recently?
I haven't recorded. I haven't watched it yet, but I do know
presentation is better
of the thing. Yes. First of all, it's because whatever money they got, they put into the production, and I can appreciate that. That's the one thing I did notice.
They got a big ass Titantron now. They got entrances coming out from the right now, son.
Yeah, like they just had that show out in Vegas and in New Orleans. But real quick, talk about the runners up. Hey, Ralph Reigns, Happy New Year. Shout outs to our Philadelphia brethren.
The only one I can find was that for the Men of the Year. And the runner-up was Gunther and Will Ospreay.
Ooh, Gunther was, again, that's a solid one.
Will Ospreay had a great year this year.
For Wrestler of the Year.
Yeah, Gunther definitely did too. Speaking about wrestlers. So, as everyone has probably heard through the interwebs, Okada will officially be a free agent on January 31st, 2024.
We still got dates after that.
New Japan is gonna they're gonna fix those. Like, something must have happened between about a week ago when something fell out between the conversations between Okada and New Japan for New Japan to post that he will no longer be a part of the company. His contract ends on that date. So it's a very interesting time where, if not one outside of, Will Ospreay once again signed with AEW, won't begin with AEW till about, I believe, February. Okay. So probably like February, March is when you start seeing Will Ospreay and A-Dubs. But Okada being that other kind of like heavy out of the United States name that now is gonna be a free agent in about almost a week and a half's time. So the question to the table is, what do you see 2024 looking like for Okada now? Like, I mean, yeah, he does have those few New Japan dates, but I don't even know if that's gonna be an honor type of situation just because of the abruptness of the announcement. But where do you guys see Okada in 2024?
Okay, how's his English?
Not very well.
So listen, that's what he has to do. Sign to AEW, do 2 dates a month, and that's it. That's all he has to do.
Okay.
But you don't think the AEW is already bloated?
Okay.
But I got to do 2 dates a month.
But still, even with
give him the Brock treatment.
But see, my fear with giving the Brock treatment is here's the thing where at times we forget, like, I would say a fan like me, because of just scheduling, I don't watch New Japan. So but you know what? Their audience knows him already, so he doesn't need to be introduced, and it doesn't even fucking matter. Okay, never mind.
So that's what I'm saying. So he goes to AEW.
Like,
He goes to AEW.
Okay.
The fans already know him.
Yeah, they already know him.
He had a banger match with Bryan Danielson.
Almost killed him though.
He's been in a couple of them because I already said this already on the podcast. There's 2 sessions. There's 2 dates a month, if that. Cut a couple promos, get a massive check, and that's it. And then do dream matches. Kenny versus Okada on American soil.
I mean, Kenny's gonna be out for a while.
That's perfect.
But a while is like
what's the point of bringing Jay White then?
Huh?
Ooh.
What's
But the thing about it, that's what I'm saying. He can fight Jay White. He can fight Daniel Bryanson again. Brian, whatever.
But he just faced him at that Wrestle Kingdom thing.
Exactly. Do another one. They put out bangers. Fight Will Ospreay. He did that already in Japan, but do it on the main soil. There's so many dream matches.
Waters.
There's so many dream matches he can do.
Shout out to Brian Waters in the building.
And, like, he doesn't need to do anything. He's already a god to AEW fans. Now, he comes to WWE, is a whole different ball game.
I agree. That's
whole different ball game, whole different thing.
That pageantry would be next level, and that's the only thing I would think I would want to see.
Yeah, he goes to WWE. He'll look like $1 million, but I can see them using him better because I see what they did with Shinsuke.
So, and in terms of...
And Triple H is in charge.
Yeah.
So, and that's my thing. On the WWE side of things, there are a lot of story-driven things that WWE could do with Okada. Because
of course.
You have
AJ. Oh my God, him and AJ.
You have Finn. You can really go back to, once this judgment, you can really try to even really reunite the Bullet Club in WWE.
He was never in Bullet Club, though.
Not Okada. I'm talking about AJ and Finn, and then the Good Brothers. Them all. They can literally.
So hold on.
They can literally.
Hold on. You mentioned something. I've been wanting to say this for a while. I want to say this for a while. The Good Brothers. I gotta clap them up for them, bro. I gotta clap them up for them because these niggas.
Looking for a check.
They work smarter, not harder. When is the last time they wrestled? I saw that thing on SmackDown last week. They walked out with Mia Yim.
Yeah,
they fist bumped her and went back to the back.
And they got paid.
and you know they getting paid well. I know they got minimum $1 million a year check.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm a weak right now.
Because I saw them, I was like, yo, these niggas really are working smarter, not harder. They on the Kevin Nash deal.
Yeah. I
ain't mad
you know
at
what's
it.
crazy? They probably are used more on house shows than anything else. So we wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even take an idea
They got
of
the
like
Dolph
that.
deal.
But
Hey, come in,
be the
5
veterans.
minutes, be a veteran.
Put somebody over there once or twice.
Yeah, that's
but
it.
but that's what I'm saying. I just feel like in the WWE land, Okada, it would be so much more story and so much more of.
Oh, he wants more money.
Of an extra, New Japan, New Japan wasn't giving him that, and he had been, to be honest, he had been in New Japan almost 15 years. So like,
listen, there's dream matches on both sides. I just believe.
So here's the thing. The dream matches on the AEW side, low-key's already happened because of Forbidden Door and stuff like that.
But the thing is, I'm looking at him. I'm looking at it. So I remember watching this podcast. It was Edrin James. He's a former football player for the Colts. He was a running back for the Colts.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So he was on, and this is the reason why I'm saying it. Follow me, guys. He was on the podcast. He was like, yo, you have a window to get as much money as you can.
Yeah.
In football. Yeah. And that's the same thing in wrestling, same thing in every sport. There's a window that you're gonna get as much money as you can.
How much more money? Like, how much money do you need,
bro? I'm trying to listen. I'm Okada. I want generational wealth. I want unlimited jackets that turn colors.
I want
a budget picture like this on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I want actual dollars when I make it rain.
I want
actual dollar bills when I make it. Cause I'm not gonna hold you. When I first saw Okada, I'll take it back to Supercard. The year WrestleMania was here in New York at the Garden. So Supercard was at the Garden, and it was the first time Okada either been to New York, but it was the first time he wrestled at Madison Square Garden, and they wrestled for that for the belt. It was like him, Jay Lethal, Jay White, and I feel like and Matt Taven. I think it was like a fatal 4-way. I think. When Okada came out with the sparklers and the robe and they made it rain in that bitch, I said, "Oh nah, this nigga's presentation is next level."
So did you see him? Did you see
next level shit?
Wrestle Kingdom, what he did?
No,
he didn't.
So he walked out, right? One color was his jacket. Then lasers went across his jacket and changed the color. This nigga different. This nigga different.
But
this nigga is different.
Also,
it changed color like he was a superhero, my nigga. Like he was Iron Man in a video game. You know when he changed his suits? Like, he did that.
He powered up.
Like, my nigga, that shit was fire.
Up. Yo, yeah. So imagine Okada and Seth Rollins going against each other. Doesn't matter where. But just imagine the outfits alone before they even get to the ring.
That's cool, everything like that. But his limited English, right?
He got a good point.
Because my thing is
it's a valid point because that's where Nakamura kind of fell off.
Nakamura, his limited English, he talking basically parables, saying that the tree and the frog. What?
But see,
no, that should be hitting.
No, but
that
see,
should be hitting.
But see, now we're in a time where we are acknowledging that yes, his English is not all the way, but his Japanese just makes him so much of a badass that you don't even.
Though? But no. Sorry.
Have you not seen what they've been doing?
That's why I said sorry. That's why I say sorry. But will his translate to WWE fans?
So that's the thing.
So this is
you got to build into that. No, I get you.
It's a different kind of wrestling fans. There is the wrestling fans like us.
No, right?
And there's WWE wrestling fans.
No, yeah. So that's why, like, you have the option of listen. If maybe you want to put a manager on him, like a Sonny Ono or somebody.
No, it's not
that
needed,
can speak for him.
So listen.
I think somebody that can speak for him.
Shinsuke, first of all,
he's the key to all this, low key.
I think y'all need to. You need to give him more respect on his charisma without talking.
Yes.
Hold on.
Charisma. It's like Shinsuke level.
Shinsuke.
Yeah, like
Shinsuke is very body the movement, so that's why he gets away with it. Now Okada, right?
He looking too much of a pretty boy doing all that body shit though.
So have you not seen that nigga kick the fuck out of somebody?
Okada has to come in like a supervillain, my nigga.
He gotta start
for the first
like Takesha. He got to be like 10 volumes up that.
So he needs to come in like.
But have you not seen Okada kick the fuck out of this guy? That like, I gotta.
No. So hold on. Okada's English is pretty decent, but promo wise, it's not that great. The nigga don't need to talk. The nigga needs to come in like a killer. for the first year.
Just start kicking people.
Just start hitting
like
niggas.
Nakamura could be talking for him, or like Nakamura.
No, he doesn't even need to talk. Just put on a video package for this nigga. If WWE picks him up, right?
Okay.
Video package.
Right, you're gonna build that up.
Build it up, right? Or give sprinkles of little things like it rains one day on a video package.
Or dollar bills.
Dollar
They
bills.
start leaving trails of dollar bills, and it has like Okada's face on the dollar bills and stuff like that. Like they could do, because it's the same thing. Also, too, and that's the beauty about, and that's what I said. Commentary is such a lost art and not appreciated as much because, in all honesty, that's how people got hype about Jade. When she started popping up on WWE TV, Michael Cole was fucking losing it. It was just like, wait, nigga, you don't even really know her. But the way he was talking about her made it seem like, yo, he was like, yo, that's my bitch from back in the day. Type shit.
What about this, right?
I'm listening.
Let's see. Scene, guys. Cut scene. Everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching.
Okay, Mike.
Hold on. Picture this. You see Shoes walking in into an office. Okay. You hear Triple H said, "It's good to see you." Door closed. Bow. Dollar bills on the floor.
Okay.
Camera pans away.
Okay.
Now we setting it up. Who? What's that? We keep setting it up. We just get, and then he comes at Rumble, pops up at Rumble, or something of that nature. We don't need him to talk. Now, what needs to be taught is, does he have the presence like Nakamura does?
That's what I'm talking about.
Nakamura has not, and I think people don't give Nakamura enough credit because even with his limited English, he has presence in the ring. He's so eccentric that it's over the top. And that's the thing about WWE. WWE is larger than life.
They lean into that, like the drama, and that's kind of like, so. But if I was Okada, in all honesty, I would jump around and get get eyes from American fans before I go to WWE. I honestly would do that. So yeah, I would maybe do the AEW, but I wouldn't do a 5-year deal. Don't do that now. That'd be silly.
Listen,
but or to be honest, I wouldn't even get the contract for them. I would, because in all honesty, every promotion on the US side is gonna pay for Okada. So like Impact having him.
What's up, Ciendo?
Hey Ciendo, hey girl. So like Impact having him was a big deal. And it happened. And when you mention like the one-offs and things like that, like those could be the things to introduce Okada to American fans on a bigger platform until he gets to the big stage.
Okada wants to take care of his family.
Yeah.
That's where he's at in his.
Someone said this. Would the casual WWE fan would know who Okada is?
No,
they wouldn't. Yeah, I feel like the debate depends on the main roster. They don't know who he is. It goes to NXT, which is more indie based. Then I will pop, but that's
so Okada, because of the pageantry, he's too big for NXT.
He can't. No, the thing about, he can't do NXT anyways.
Yeah.
NXT is not what it's not the golden black. It's not the golden
and it's
golden
not the
black brand
and
anymore.
it's not the like, here, let me this is not the Stargate anymore.
No,
like they've really been putting NXT as its own, on its 10 toes, its own thing. It has its own stories, and you have the ability to cross over. And I think that was the genius. And when they started to do those things,
huh?
I mean, okay.
Yeah, that's what I know. That's
but
what
the problem with TNA though is it's not everywhere. And no offense to Josh Alexander, he was at Hog, but nobody really went to his line. You understand? It's just like, it's for the wrestling fans. It's not for WWE fans. So that's the issue.
NXT got the baddies.
I do got the baddies. Fat booty bitches, and I look good.
Oh my God.
I mean, Shawn Michaels.
Shout outs to the main
baddie
to the main
event.
event.
Black church. That's why.
Who?
What?
I said Shawn Michaels go to a black church.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised that Shawn is part of a Baptist church.
Yes.
Shawn Michaels probably is part of a Baptist church.
Yeah. He probably be dancing.
He be like this.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think Taker goes to a Baptist or a Catholic church?
Catholic.
Not even Catholic. That nigga goes to a straight Protestant,
whoa,
heavy Christian church, bro.
No. I think it's Catholic.
It's not Catholic.
I mean, you went for worshiping the devil. I mean,
he definitely goes to a Protestant church.
Who else is like
so old school? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm weak right now. Well, Well, my love is not a spoiler. Everybody knew Okada had beef with Impact, and he wasn't. That's why the match with TNA was.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Him being 36, nigga, I want the bag now.
Yeah, because he know his time is coming down, and that style of wrestling in Japan, and that's why Nakamura has been able to still continue to wrestle in the manner that he's been able to, because he hasn't been able to use his body crazy the last 6, 7 years.
You're not too late. 1, 2, 3, freaky nigga.
Wait.
Happy New Year, 1, 2, 3 _ freak.
Also,
1, 2, 3, freaky nigga.
You know what's the difference between the style of him in Japan? People say that he's 35, right? You know the difference between American wrestling and Japanese wrestling?
Yeah, nah. His body probably about 50.
Fucking heads no more.
Yeah, like Okada's
it's kind of more
body.
toned down. It's just like
Japanese wrestling or WWE wrestling?
I'm like American wrestling in general.
Okay.
It's a little bit more. What I mean
it's toned down. No, it is.
No offense.
None taken.
No
it
offense,
is.
because I'm in American wrestling as an American referee, but it's a lot more toned down. I don't see people throwing each other on their heads. They're not doing these 5-hour matches in America. Like the most you might do a 20-minute match, a 30-minute match, and if that match is that long, you have commercial breaks.
But if you notice the bodies of Japanese wrestlers, they're thick. Mm-hmm. And the reason why they're so thick like that, is because they take a beating.
But that's what I'm saying. Okada being 36, his body probably about 56. And same with Nakamura. Nakamura, I think, is in his 40s. His body probably definitely a 60-year-old man. But then you even have, and I'll even pull it back even further. I personally know someone that's on the indies, and she works, and she's definitely in her mid 30s, and she went to the doctor, and the doctor said you have arthritis as a 60-year-old person.
But
same thing with Jon Moxley.
But the thing is, don't be sleeping on the Japanese wrestlers and the Japanese people, because they know how to take care of their body. They do a lot of stuff that us Americans will not do to make sure our body's okay.
Well, they eat differently. They train.
They have a different lifestyle.
But they also. So their dojo is hard. Their training regimen is intense.
Yeah.
Like starting next week when I have to train for Jobber Slam.
Mm-hmm. Coming soon.
Nigga, I'm about to die.
To a city near you. No,
but like I'm trying to say, to get off the Okada situation.
Yeah.
I think AEW the best one. Get the bag, work a couple of dates, and go home. Preserve the body.
But
you want the bigger, but the thing about it, it's more work in WWE. That's what I say about WWE. Regardless if he comes in with less dates, he still is going to have to work a lot more.
But what if he's... But he was the ace of New Japan, so he understands that.
But he's older now. I want to work less, my nigga.
But I think in terms of like the media and things like that, or the outside work, because that's, I think, that's what we, and I mean to AEW too, they do work inside and outside of the ring. So I think that also plays a part in, like, am I gonna be the face of the company?
Okay. No offense though, but I don't see AEW wrestlers out there like that compared to WWE
They do.
wrestlers.
They do. I don't want to say a lot more of charity work, but they do. They have more of a presence, like, on the charity side of things. So those type of things don't get as recognized as like a Cricket Wireless meet and greet, or things of that nature.
Cool, but I said this a couple episodes back. They do a lot of wrestling shit. They do stuff within the wrestling.
They do a lot of things with their body,
right?
But where, like, you're right. Hey, I'm gonna do this Cricket Wireless thing. I'm gonna do this philanthropy work. I'm gonna do that. Where it's not that much. It's not. You're not cutting a promo. You're not doing a promo run. You're just helping some kids out, which is much better on your soul and your mind and your body. But Okada going to WWE is like Hideki Matsui going to the Yankees.
Matsui, Godzilla.
So that is what that would be.
He hit him with Godzilla.
This is
I don't
baseball.
watch baseball. So.
Ask Michael.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, because we had upgraded these phones, he gets the MLB thing for a year. He is hype. I've never seen a nigga hype about a streaming
Someone
thing.
Said how that Willow was just on a cooking
Jesus.
show.
Yeah, she was on
her
a
and Jade.
Yeah, but like, I'm not, okay. Okay, what I mean by that is this way. Listen, I would turn on something, and if they was gonna bring on a wrestler, it would be from WWE, right? But for some reason why, if it was a wrestling related thing, that's including anime and stuff like that's within our bubble, I'm most likely to see an AEW wrestler more often. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like AEW do too much things within the wrestling bubble. Not everybody. They do things just like Sando said, but it's not compared to WWE. It's a lot more.
No, it's so funny. I had just watched a clip of The Miz was on some NFL thing, and
the one I sent you.
Oh, you did send me that. I was like, somebody sent me that. Listen, if you see my DMs, people send me memes and gifs all the time. Not like that though, because they already know my nigga's crazy.
From the charity and sponsorship.
But that's what I'm saying. They're more in the like we see that more.
Listen, these niggas need a better PR team.
But you know what? I take that back.
That part.
I take that back.
They actually need a PR team.
You know what? Like, you know what the difference is? WWE came up during the time where like it was popular to see people from other. It was popular to see other people from different worlds on television because you saw WCW wrestlers during the time when WWE was doing stuff on television too. This is a different time. You're not going to see a lot of wrestlers on screen like that. You're going to see them on more of the local news and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, depending on what city they're in and stuff like that.
Right. So like,
because at did y'all see the clip of Grayson Waller almost losing?
You should have smacked that nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
You should have straight up smacked that nigga. That shit was mad disrespectful.
Yo, he got up and he was just like, yo, this ain't the smoke you want. And I was just sitting here like, damn, we supposed to be promoting Australia.
Niggas in that wrestling is fucking fake.
No, yeah, it's
just not fake. Like,
it was like the fuck around and find out segment. Straight up.
Take a bum. Stupid.
So, but all right, let's move on to this.
You asked this question, you know?
Oh, what question was that? Oh, Jason asked thoughts on Oba Femi. So, those that have not been watching NXT, shame on you. But no, last week on NXT, actually 2 weeks ago, the break they had their finals of the Breakout Star Tournament, and Oba Femi won his contract and he can cash in on any title at any time type of situation. And then last week on NXT, there was a segment with him and then Alexis King, better known as Brian Pillman Jr., for those that do not know, had came into the segment as well. And they went back and forth, and Alexis King got himself a North American title shot that night. And then he was just like, wait, you have a title match tonight? And first of all, the dramatics. I was here for it all, the dramatics. And then he gave that look of like, I'll watch how that match goes. And then the match happened, and at the end of the match, my man came out and cashed in and became the new North American champion. So it's very interesting that he's the first NIL athlete
because he's this big black nigga.
They finally got that dude from TNA. What's that
fucking
dude's name?
Booker T. Listen, I have a hate and love.
What's that dude's name from TNA that back in the day? He's the Pounds, the original dude of the Pounds.
I have no idea.
He was just brawling,
do you
dark
know
skin.
Brawling, dark skin niggas that compete
he was part of the new breed. I mean, the new breed of ECW. Yo.
What, Ezekiel Jackson?
No, trash. Ooh. Yo, audience.
I only said that because he was in a Rumble that I had just watched.
Monty Brown.
Yeah,
yo.
Monty Brown.
This is the modern day Monty Brown.
Monty Brown.
My nigga Monty Brown, the originator of the Pounce.
I can't.
Big black nigga.
Carver, I remember that. Monty Brown?
Yeah.
Yes. Monty Brown.
But
yo,
I think
modern day Monty Brown, son.
I think
if you miss out Monty Brown from TNA, NXT got him, B.
Yo,
big black.
So nigga. I think it's very interesting that they pulled the trigger on him. I love the intensity. I love that he can talk well on the mic. He has a presence on him.
Because they got a college education.
He's hot.
Because they got a college. He's totally got a college education.
Hot.
He's African.
He came out. He came out with
the destiny.
He came out with the Seth Rollins Batista all white turtleneck sweater this past week. I said, well, goddamn. But no, I love what they're doing with him, and I actually love what they've been doing. NXT, they have their doing.
Backed by destiny. When I was born, it was written.
It was a prophecy. I said, you fucking talk. Yes, you say that shit. But also on NXT, they have
the African group, Apollo.
Yo, I said that to Michael. Oh, shit. Michael, are you still on the live? I told him that. I said, yo, what he needs to do is rally up all the Nigerians in WWE and create a superpower group.
Yes.
Like on some, Black on some Wakanda Forever shit.
Call them the NIL.
Ooh.
Nigerians in the league.
Nigeria in the lead.
But also on NXT side of things, they've been doing the Dusty Cup tag team tournament with the unpairing of Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin has been hard as fuck.
Think about him in the shower, all homo.
They also have Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams as a tag team. That's funny. The League of Negroes. Shout out to Montreal. Happy belated birthday, love.
Birthday, King.
That's
no, it should be the League of Africans.
Yeah, League of Africans.
Black people gonna say the League of Negroes.
No,
the League of Niggas. And then on TV they're gonna call it the League of Africans.
Yeah, League of Africans. Yeah.
Oh, but you know what? That's great because it opens it up for other different countries to come into play.
Haitian Africans, American Africans.
Okay,
that's it.
So we'll have Omos, Apollo, Oba Femi, Odyssey Jones.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's not really African, but he's gonna be in it.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
And the other Haitian nigga. There's a Haitian nigga that be wearing Timbs and he be wearing the overalls. I forgot his name, but he another nigga. Just throw him in the group.
And Kofi.
It's just Kofi. Have Kofi lead it.
Yeah.
League of Niggas.
First of all,
League of Niggas. Oh my God.
You gonna have Kofi be the leader of what every person behind him weighing twice the size?
Yes, that's fine. Works every time in the Mafia.
Yeah.
But no, NXT.
Tyrus, that's his name. Tyrus.
Who's Tyrus again?
The nigga that wear the overalls and the Timbs. He Haitian.
I didn't see him.
He's new. He brand new.
Okay.
Oh wait, he was the other black nigga in the breakout tournament. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, y'all niggas are funny, but no, NXT's been killing it. They had their battle royal this past Tuesday night.
Cody is not going. Not gonna be lead by the white man. Nah,
Now Cody should be the leader.
You fuck with me right now, right?
Nah.
Cody should be the leader,
Genius.
son. That is fucking genius.
Genius.
I would refuse to let Cody lead.
You won't.
Africans.
No, you won't.
No, that's
you won't. You won't.
It represents the real world.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Some Pocahontas shit.
you know why I fuck with wrestling?
Yo, this nigga said African World Order.
African War.
Oh shit, that'd be wild.
African
World
Order.
Order versus the Latino World Order. That is bananas.
Speaking of that, so they should form in Black History Month then.
You said what?
Yes, the form it during Black History.
Well, to be fair, the NXT pay-per-view that Obi will be defending the North American title against Dragon Lee is during Black History Month.
But
this
I
is
have
great.
a question.
It kicks off Black
I have
History
a
Month.
question.
To be honest with
Since Triple H
you.
is officially in charge, are all black wrestlers going to lose in Black History Month this year?
I don't think so.
Well, we'll see.
I don't think
Africans
so.
of Pain.
Africans of Pain.
Ooh,
Oh,
fire! Africans of Pain.
Speaking of pain, what are your thoughts on the returning of AOP?
Fufu Gunter.
I'm fucking weak. Wait, no. Cass called him that for real, for real?
Fufu Gunter. That shit is hard. That shit is hard.
Yo,
Oh, shit.
it was just like back in the day with the Survivor Series. You got the Bowequas. You got the pro black.
Yo, and then the niggas on the bikes.
Oh,
my God. Oh, and that could be the D'Angelo family,
Yes,
low key.
War Games.
Woo, shit. We just
War
booked the whole
Games.
year, y'all.
We
Y'all
read it
welcome.
as the War of Nations.
The War of the United Nations.
You bring back World War
tournament.
III rings? 3 rings?
Oh, the World War III ring would work though, because you'll have the Ooh, man.
You have the Africans that have
Africans,
one ring.
Yeah, the Latinos in
another
one.
ring?
And then you'll have then you have Europe. So then you can have like all the
No, you have the Imperium.
Ooh, Gunther?
Got to the rest of his niggas.
Ooh.
Pick up one more person.
Oh, well, Rich Holland's now back on NXT, so they can pick him up maybe.
So like, if they bring Okada, they have a Japanese. A
94
Japanese
ring.
steak.
Nigga, World War II all over.
Dang, son.
Pearl Harbor in this bitch.
Dang, you know, AJ gotta be with the brothers though. Come on, man, I'm down with the brothers.
No, they don't though.
No,
they don't fuck with us.
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Oh, you said AJ Styles?
Yeah.
No.
Come, you know, Omar's gonna bring him to the crew though, son.
No,
he's not.
No,
He's
we're
not
not bringing Kyle
They
Knight to the crew.
Listen,
the only Kyle Knight that's allowed there is Cody.
They would take Cody before they take AJ Styles.
Come on, but it's AJ though.
Yeah, nah, but
he down with the brothers.
Listen, you gotta also remember this is political. It'll be Cody at the end of the day now.
So let me get straight. So it's gonna be LWO.
Yeah.
The
Africans of Pain.
Africans of Pains, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the Japanese Express.
The Japanese Express.
Yes, Okada, Shinsuke,
And who else?
We could probably get Shinsuke cousin, something like that. I don't know.
That's wild.
Oh wait, no. Why don't you do Samoans?
The Bloodline. Oh,
You
don't
could do-
forget,
you
we
could
got
do-
African
you
American
could do-
groups. The Pride.
We can't do Samoans, son.
No?
Because Samoans, there's too many Samoans in this. It's like half the roster.
Oh shit.
Oh, don't forget. We got the other.
So,
Tozawa. Right. Don't forget.
Tozawa would be a dope right hand.
Don't forget.
Okada, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
We got the golf group of Killer Kross.
So that's what I'm saying. So I wanna. It's funny. Michael has sent me a video, and I didn't think nothing of it until he sent it to me. So the video is basically actually a promo of when Karrion was Killer Kross.
He's a white panther.
And Impact, and it was, and I'll post it. There was a like a skit of Killer Kross and Kevin Sullivan, and it was when Killer Kross was in TNA, and it was a scene where Kevin Sullivan was like dressed up as a priest. Don't understand why that was a thing, but that was a thing. Mm-hmm. And then, but basically Kevin telling him this prophecy of like, you creating your own group, you doing this, you doing that. Like, Kevin Sullivan low-key planted the seeds of what we're seeing now, and I didn't think of this until I saw the video. And then when you think of when Kevin Sullivan started the not Legion of Doom, Dungeon of Doom. He started the Dungeon of Doom. He had a powerhouse of a tag team, and he had himself, and he had a valet, and then there was another manager in the group, and that was Dungeon of Doom. So literally, that is full circle to where you see Karrion Kross with AOP, with Paul Ellering as the manager and Scarlett as the valet. So it's crazy how, like, literally, I never complained about wrestling being recycled, but that was an interesting take, and I will post that link so y'all can see that.
I'll watch it.
Because I thought it was a very interesting comparison, because I was like, oh shit, like if they're really redoing this, like Dungeon of Doom, that is hard. Like,
because he can't get over.
Well, hopefully this will get him over. I like Killer Kross. I've always liked Killer Kross. So like, I don't understand why everybody beef with that nigga is. But
what was it? Like, what? Okay. What made the Killer Kross character so much better? Was it because Vince killed his momentum?
I think once he put that stupid ass like Mad Max shit on him, I think everybody couldn't get on board.
Because I like Killer Kross, and you know what it is? It's not to his fault. It was a very weird time in NXT.
Well, I think, to be honest, at that time, I don't think it was the time at NXT. I think it was them thinking to pull him, Keith Lee up. I think it was the wrong call-up time. And I think that's really what it boils down to, because I think had them both stayed in NXT, and I think that's why they've been more cautious about the call-ups.
Yeah, because Braun is not up yet.
Because Braun's not up yet, right. And then now you get the whole, like, the Dusty, him and Baron tagging, and them they will probably eventually win them tag team belts, low-key. So, like, they're giving him other things to do before the call-up, and they've been more cautious about calling up the talent to be on the main roster. Shit, Tyler Bate been on the fucking roster almost. He was the first United UK champion, and now he finally gets called up. Now all of a sudden, but it's the right time and it's the right place. But I do think when it came to Karrion's call up, I think it was the wrong time, and I think
the wrong time,
and I think it would, and I also, once again, I don't think commentary really had the motivation to like really put him over in that sense. Like, it was literally, he had 2 matches.
Is Mello okay?
He was dominant, because he wrestled Tuesday night, and they had qualified.
Theory's all right too, right?
Well, so Theory, I think, got the worst of the bump on SmackDown, to be honest, because I think he could be in concussion protocol. But Mello wrestled this past Tuesday, so he's okay. Speaking about other injuries, Cora Jade's out for the next year with the ACL tear. Let's talk about it. Seth Rollins got injured. First of all, I was here for Jinder Mahal winning on Monday Night Raw. Y'all had no idea. But Seth retained against Jinder Mahal, but unfortunately was injured in the match. His knee, of all things, was injured during the match. And he got an MRI done this week to see what the extent of the injury could be. The results haven't fully come out yet, but he has been removed from all live events, including the Raw Go Home show for Royal Rumble.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
So
I don't think he should be at Royal Rumble.
Really?
No. Take him off. Get him some. Let him rest. I would actually just have him do video packages for the next couple of weeks. Not flying him to Elimination Chamber.
He should do commentary.
do commentary, maybe do something, but he is not wrestling.
He should do commentary at Royal Rumble.
And then drop the title at Mania.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because he's been losing at Mania a lot. Yeah. So,
but he should do commentary at Mania.
Give him a match at Mania. I would say him and CM Punk. Drop the belt to CM Punk.
And then come back.
Come back at SummerSlam.
So we're talking about legends. We're talking about WrestleMania scene, Royal Rumble. One of these dudes brought it up on TikTok. He said, "Scoop, shout out to Scoop for this." He said, "What makes somebody a legend in wrestling?"
In your opinion, because this is
subjective.
A very convoluted, subjective thing.
Subjective as fuck. For me, legend would definitely be time to the business.
Just say the question one more time. The question is, what makes somebody a legend in wrestling?
Like I mentioned, I think the time that you put into mixed in with accolades, so like title reigns, titles held. I also think about, you got to also include moments. It's one big gumbo, I think, when you look at what's a legend, because when you think of legends, you think of, and it also depends on what side of the coin you're looking at. On the WWE end, you're going to look at, performances. You're going to look at moments. It's the moments that make the legends. Like, everyone always remember Hulk Hogan slamming Andre, or Ricky Steamboat versus Macho Man at WrestleMania. Like, it's moments that I think cement in terms of chapters in someone's legacy. But like I said, I think it's a big gumbo of things. I think it's time. I think it's accolades. I think it's moments. I think it's what you've done and what you put into the business, which also could mean like putting talent over, having those moments. Look at Hogan and Rock. So it just is a mixture of things. But like I said, it's very subjective. What do you think? What do you think makes a legend?
I think that is everything y'all guys said, but
she only said something.
Huh?
Everything
she said, I agree. I just think that, like, a lot of people say it's time, work, experience, moments, personal performance, stuff like that. I just feel like you could be a legend is how much impact you have in where you was at. Because if Darren Young, you may look at him, WWE, oh, he's trash, he didn't do much, whatever. But when you go to TNA, he's a TNA legend. You feel me? Nakamura, you feel like he didn't do much in WWE, but yeah, he's a New Japan wrestler. So he still is a legend when it comes to the Federation. The Federation he was in that made an impact that he had within the game. So legend to me is whatever company that they had to put the most time in, that had the most impact towards wrestling career. It could be something backstage. Because to me, Natalya, Tyson Kidd are legends in the game. Norman Smiley, legends. Because they were able to like take their teaching and teach the next generation how to do wrestling. You feel me? Even on a local level, shout out to Santi, Mike Law, all the teachers at Battle Club. To me, they're legends because they're teaching us how to do what we have to do. You feel me? Hog, you have certain people who wrestle Hog exclusively, Encore and the rest of them, the class before that, like that Private Party, legends. You feel me? LAX, legends in Hog. You feel me? If you go there, you look up like their accolades, they hold so much titles, everything. Those are fucking legends. But overall, I just think that how that just to everything together is somebody that went to the business, and then when he left the place he was at, he made that place better. It could have been like he helped everyone out, he brought in more revenue and stuff like that. As long as you made the company money in some type of way, to me, that you're a legend for the good towards wrestling, not the bad. You're a legend to me.
Legend for me basically is, did you put butts into seats?
Yes.
Okay.
And were you known throughout your era? So I think Vaughn said this, and I've said this too. There's levels to being a legend. There's a top tier level of a legend.
There's tiers.
There's tiers to being a legend. So up top, did you revolutionize the sport? What did you do for the sport of wrestling? What did you do? So I can't compare Coco Beware
to
Hogan, but Coco Beware is a legend. For breaking down barriers.
Yeah, I guess when you look at the different scopes.
Yeah, so but legend, like the top tier legend, you sold out arenas.
Yes.
You are, and I was thinking about this the other day. It's funny we bring this conversation up. if you wrestled in 1981, can you go out to a signing and have a long ass line in 2024? I think there's legends, like you said, legends in different places, but wrestling legends is the ones who sold out arenas, is the ones that people talk about till this day. Every time anytime an old head finds out that I'm a wrestling fan, they go, "Oh, back in my day, I remember. I used to watch the Flair. I used to watch Junkyard Dog. I used to see this, and this back in my day when I used to watch wrestling." When somebody remembers you years later, and you are still a memory in their life, you're a legend.
Because you mentioned something, just like Jake Vaughn said it on the live. He also mentioned like there's levels to this shit.
Well,
because let's talk about the Knicks, right? Patrick Ewing, Melo, legends. You know, understand? Legends. What they did for the franchise, and there's like underneath it, the John Starks. You feel me? Nate. You feel me? Someone like a Amari and stuff like that. They didn't do as much, but their time on the team, they made a great impact.
They're a local legend. Now the broader spectrum, Michael Jordan, LeBron, where they're on
Magic,
Larry. Yeah. So that's where you have Hogan, Rock, Stone Cold. Those are like people talk about these guys about shit being sold out. Like Monday Night Raw being sold out while a Monday Night Football game is being played in the same town.
If you go back and watch an old Raw from like 98, 99, and you just notice, first of all, how close the barricade is to the ring. Let's talk about, like, people could, like, if you were front row, like, those people were, like, borderline crunched up against each other with signs, losing their shit.
Signs like this in your face.
Yeah, like, like, hardcore. Like, I remember, like, I missed that time in wrestling where, like, you was really a fan.
Don't forget, when The Rock about to do a special, all across the arena.
Remember the flash bulbs popping from the cameras? Or when Edge and Christian used to do that 5 second pose?
5 second pose?
Yeah, it's
always about like what mark is left on you as the individual.
And sometimes a legend has to go away, like John Cena, to appreciate him.
Just like it could be like a Shelton Benjamin. You feel me? He could be a he may not be like a, but he's a superstar.
2024, no beef.
No beef.
Wait,
No beef. No beef. But
no. I'm just saying you promote. You giving Shelton Benjamin his flowers and showing him love.
Right, because like you said,
I was like, what?
He may not have the line that's going around the out the door, but he has the line that's in the store.
No, and that's dope, and that's
that was
dope.
Bars, my nigga. Thank you.
But that's what I'm saying is the fact that,
and that's okay.
It's local legends, but every time The Rock comes back, the world goes crazy.
Listen, and that's how you know it's wild, and the type of mark that man has on casual fans, on hardcore fans, on like actually people that don't even watch wrestling. Because I tell you all the time, anytime you like Rock, and not even and to a point, it's not to say like this legend is greater than this legend. It's not even that, but just the impact. Like when I tell you, these Spanish niggas at my job fucking lost it for Bad Bunny. I didn't understand it, and I was just like. But it's like when you don't have that type of either representation or you haven't seen that in such a long time, that pop is like, yo, I just saw such and such. And like,
because
did you see it?
I'll give you more locally. Because to me, Chisel Adonis is a legend. You feel me? On the internet street.
Oh, yo, when the guy that bumped into us at Newark for AEW, he mentioned Chisel Adonis. Oh, yeah? Okay.
Wait. So like, are we going to have a Chisel Adonis Black History episode next week?
Yeah, you got to set it up. Because you know that's an annual thing.
But you feel me? Chisel Adonis is a legend. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I love him, this, that, there. But then there's somebody be like more known like a Logan Paul, you know, or like a these other kids may have more views than him. Mm-hmm. D'Lo Brown, to me that's a legend. I love seeing D'Lo Brown. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That impacted my life. This is where like it goes to the topic of there's your personal and there's the ones that. All right, the marquee got
on the business side. Because in all honesty, when we had met, like in all, like all honesty, when we had met Jacqueline in Dallas, WrestleMania weekend, because she don't, for me, I felt like didn't really do like meet and greets and stuff like that, but like to be able to walk up to her and thank her for what she did for the business and how her representation affected me as a black little girl watching wrestling on the low, like I had to I got teary-eyed just talking to her and being around her, and she like hugged, like we had a whole moment where it was just like I had to give her flowers in person, because it was like, you don't understand, like you were the first African American women's champion. Like you got to get that love and that appreciation while you're here on this earth. So
don't forget Jazz when we give her flowers.
Listen, when we had her on the show, and then like when we met her in person after that, and it was just all love. Like those are the moments that like I always cherish.
Shout out to my guy Peter Rizana, aka We Are Wrestling.
Niggas cried when Kofi won the championship.
Bro.
Me, Yaya. You know what Yaya said?
Yo.
Cody win the championship.
I can play
it allows me to run.
Yo, I can replay that 3 count in my head because it didn't feel real. Like it was just like.
Remember when we almost fought Booker T?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
The video still exists too. I got it somewhere.
I posted.
Yo, this thing is outrageous at Booker. Yo, I really want to interview him. Like, and it all jokes. Like, I'm gonna put that into
but it's his fault.
Nah, first of all,
he started it.
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. Hashtag no beat 2024. But I really want to interview him because, like,
I gotta find it. I'm gonna repost it.
I just feel
somewhere.
like
it's in the thing. I'll repost
we gotta have that sit down convo with him, and just I want to hear a story or 2 or 3.
Because the thing, yo,
my
we came to him like, yo, what up?
Gave him the handshake, and he was just like, yo, you trying to do something? I was just like, whoa.
And then my brother was like, yo, you trying to get jumped?
In all honesty, that was the first time I saw. Like, it was the first time in a while I saw them niggas like rallied up together. Like, I was just like, wow, Booker T's bringing brothers together. I'm actually not against that, but like
it was weird. But like, I don't know where he came from with that.
It was your energy, I guess.
He looked behind.
Because
like,
that's what you listen. People don't understand that energy is a real thing. You have money for that, Peter Rosado? You gonna sponsor that? What's up? Because then we could talk. But don't be throwing up matches unless you gonna help, my guy. But that's always my thing. People don't understand. Like, your energy speaks more volumes than you saying anything. So I'm pretty sure the moment.
Year was that?
We went WrestleCade was that 2021? That could have been 2021, because that definitely was.
Yeah, it was.
That was definitely after pandemic, because we all went. Because 2019 was Kofi year, so we didn't do that, and then 2021 I think was when the world was a world again, and we went. But all right. Any last things for this week in wrestling? What other things? Hook versus Samoa Joe, the talk of the town.
What you thought of it?
Great match. It told the perfect story.
I was cool until, and you know, everybody will say what they want, and it's fine. I was good until Hook kicked out of the Muscle Buster at 1. That for me, I said, I wouldn't have did that. They lost me psychologically wise. They lost me a little bit.
Fun fact. We was there. It happened at Legends.
Yes.
Yeah. It happened at Legends. Someone said, great match. Did you watch the same match? It was good.
So, like, I think in terms of having Hook show, like, he was 20, whatever his record was a reason for that. So, I think it not being a squash was good.
Yeah.
I agree with you that it told a story. I don't really agree with how he violated him in front of his father. I just thought that was I was really sitting on the edge of my seat waiting for Taz to get in, but I was like, all right, it ain't happening now. but yeah, outside of that, for me, it was 2 things. It was the Muscle Buster kick out at 1. I just thought on the wrestling psychology side, I think it was just like not that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Especially for a move to take someone's career, I just didn't think that was the right route to go.
Saying that he's different.
No. For me, I'm just saying, like, on my wrestling point of view,
he's
psychology.
He played lacrosse
side
in college. He was different.
I could have went without the 1 kick on the Muscle Buster. But wait, pause it.
Send me.
The second thing was the ending, and I felt like, granted, you're trying to build the whole Swerve, Hangman, Joe saga, but that was really Hook's moment, and I felt like it became a second thought once all them niggas started popping out like whack-a-mole. Like, I was just like Hangman didn't need to come in and save him. He already had got up himself, so you coming in was irrelevant. And then Swerve on the side, on the barricade, and I'm just like, MD 8999. I'm not gonna do this because I've been asking for weeks if that nigga had a black eye or not.
Because he's an emo rapper.
And I even had the offside camera convo with them, and I was just like, but I'm not gonna get into it.
That's what rappers do now.
Yeah,
they wear nail polish and eyeliner.
Yeah, he's emo.
That's good for him.
Y'all wouldn't say none of that about Young Thug.
Who?
Young Thug.
Who that?
You don't know who Young Thug is?
Lifestyle. You don't
know who Young Thug is?
Maybe, but I don't know the name of these niggas. I just know like what they be singing.
Wow, you don't know who Young Thug is? Damn.
That's not my go-to. Like,
do you know who Playboy Cardi is?
You know who Playboy Cardi is
he one of them niggas that have colors in his hair?
No.
Do you know who's Little Uzi Vert is?
I know the songs. Like, if you tell me the song, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I know that song. But how these niggas look?
Stop making this an old nigga podcast.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that's not my juice.
I mean, we are the oldest niggas out here in podcasting doing wrestling.
I'm sorry. I don't know these niggas.
No, Brian's older than us.
Wait, hold on.
Kaz is older than us.
Are these niggas even good looking? Because maybe that's another reason why I don't even know them.
I don't find men attractive, so I don't know.
Oh, fair. No, but you can respectfully tell somebody if they handsome or not. Don't do that.
I mean, Little Uzi Vert, I said this before on the podcast.
Pull up a picture of him.
Little Uzi Vert look dusty.
I don't know, Jeffrey. Nigga, do you know Jeffrey? The fuck?
Right here. Him.
What song did he sing?
What song?
Yeah, no, he don't even meet the weight requirements. I'm not even looking at that
skinny.
nigga.
Yeah. He's like.
I feel like all these niggas y'all named are under 150 pounds. So I definitely wouldn't even be.
This is him right here. Little Uzi Vert.
I said the nigga with the colorful hair. You told me no.
I don't know. Why is the picture like this?
Nick, look at this picture.
Right here.
No, go back to that. I said the nigga with the colorful hair.
They all got colorful hair.
He doesn't have
that's
colorful
even
hair.
worse.
He doesn't have colorful hair like all the time.
That's even worse.
See, this is him right here.
He was at WrestleMania.
Oh, Shorty one. Oh, he does the song Mikey like. Shorty one.
Yeah.
He does that song.
Yeah,
okay, I know the song.
Body, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not looking at that nigga, so I don't. No, thank you. Thank you, Basketball Bicker, for that. Yes, he was at WrestleMania in LA. Danny Glover. Oh, you talking about Childish Gambino? That's how I know him as Childish Gambino.
You came out with the Usos? Like, yo, why do I remember this?
No, that's what I said. Shorty wanna that they came out right before Usos came out.
He should have came out this year.
Right, because it's in Philly. They didn't think that out. But I listen, Trips.
If Meek Mill doesn't come out.
Yo, Trips, listen. Triple H, Hunter, Paul. I'm talking to you out there, Paul.
But
respectfully.
He doesn't even like wrestling.
No, they do. Respectfully. Paul, I'm going to need a Meek Mills full-blown Dream Chaser introduction to WrestleMania both nights. I don't need one night. I need both nights.
But who's perfect to match? I'll let Carmelo Hayes come out with him. I don't know.
No, he don't gotta come. He could just intro. He could low key be the intro package for WrestleMania both nights.
You know they only gonna pick the weekend. You know this.
No, they actually pick multiple songs though for WrestleMania. Is what most people don't realize. It's always one weekend song, but then it's always another
what
song.
What deal this nigga signed with them?
Yo, that nigga signed a really great deal.
He did like 5 years in a row.
He signed a really great deal. But yeah, Dreams and Nightmares is a must at WrestleMania. Hunter.
Danny Glover was in Pearl Purple. Danny Glover is Charles Gambino. That's his name.
Oh wait, are you talking about Danny Glover, like the
Donald
actor?
Glover.
Donald Glover he's talking about.
But I feel like, is he spelling it Danny or Donnie?
He's saying Danny Glover.
Listen, regardless of the fact, I don't know none of most of these young niggas, so there's that. Okay, more of the story on that. But no, we need Dreams and Nightmares. That is a must. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
White people go crazy for that song.
Yo, they do. Most of these, listen, if you ever go to a hip hop concert, these rap concerts, of that crowd is white.
Yeah. Even back
I'll
in the
never
day.
forget that. I had
Even back
went
in the
to.
day, yeah.
Oh fuck! Where did I go? It definitely most like Hove concerts.
Yeah. White people. Yeah.
White people be there, hard
Like-
body.
Like how that there's this rap I listen to, right? Her name is No Name. No Name. Her original name was No Name Gypsy. Well, her name is now No Name. She said that she gonna stop touring because everybody that she looking in the audience don't look like her. They all white.
Who
said that?
No Name.
She need to get over that shit.
She's a Chicago
But all right.
rapper.
know who you're talking about.
Any last comments on this week? Once again, Royal Rumble.
Money's money. Especially when
Is
they love
next
you.
weekend. I can't
Yep.
stand you.
Royal Rumble is next weekend.
Next weekend. Quick.
Yes.
Dark horse of Royal Rumble. Not even winners. We're not gonna give our predictions on winners. Dark horse. Who's
Finn Balor.
gonna be the one that lasts the longest
Finn
this
Balor,
year
baby.
in the Royal Rumble? Really?
Yeah.
I like that for you. I like that.
Dark.
For you.
Okay. Men and women. Dark horse.
Yeah. Dark horse.
Real talk. Gunther.
Again.
Gunther. He's the future. Gunther.
He is the future. We'll give him that.
Gunther,
But
yeah.
they sprinkling the seeds of Jey Uso in him. Oh, buddy.
Gunther. What about women?
Well, mine on the men's side, Mello. I do see Mello being
Someone
the
said
dark
Almas.
horse. Michael Moss said Almas. Dirty Dom. Listen, you hear it first. I predict Dominic Mysterio is going to enter at number 30 and upset everyone.
Yeah. Facts.
Everyone.
Facts.
Dom is going to enter at number 30 and be a part of the Final Four.
They said Jimmy and Jay's gonna be the final four.
I think Jay probably will, not Jimmy.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy probably be like final. Like I think. Actually, I don't think neither one. I think one will eliminate the other or something like that. Like someone will prevent the other from
agree.
continuing on.
Someone said Woods. I agree.
Okay. Do we get a Kofi spot on the women's side?
Oh, you can post this picture now.
Dark horse. Bailey.
Okay.
I actually low key see Bailey winning the Rumble.
I do too.
I'm not gonna hold y'all.
I do too.
It's as odd as it is. I definitely see someone
too.
SmackDown side winning the women's Royal Rumble. Listen, Andre, I'm always with a Bianca win, especially live and in color. Braun, I think Braun will be in the Rumble too this year. I think, like I said, this year, and I've been to the last two Rumbles. I went to this past 2023. With Cody and Rhea winning in San Antonio.
Someone said Nia Jax.
And yeah. I think Nia's gonna throw Becky over though. I think that's how you don't get Becky.
Someone said, Triple B, Bailey, Triple B,
Yeah,
Bailey.
Listen, so Andre, I'm glad you brought up Lash Legend because that would have been PWI. That would have been my rookie of the year. Would have been Lash Legend. And I told the boys that. I said for her to be a part of, from everybody low-key shitting on her in the beginning and her in-ring to her joining Metaphor and being in that group, and then once again killing it in the Iron Survivor Challenge this year, like Lash, her fucking picking up Otis, like this bitch is a game changer. Rashad said AJ, listen, if AJ Lee's music hits at that fucking stadium, baby, that is gonna be wild. But all right, once again, myself and Sir Wilkins will be down in Tampa, Florida next weekend. So make sure to say, hey, what's up? If you see us, we will be Friday night at Mega Rand's event. If you could pull up the flyer that I had sent to you. Battle Rumble, the first ever, with the likes of Big Swole, AJ Francis, Leo Rush, and many, many more. So Friday, January the 26th, down in Tampa, Florida at Kross Bar. So make sure that if you're going to be in town to be there, that it's going to be the pregame before GCW's big show that they have the same night. And then Royal Rumble Day, we will be representing the Drop of Tears podcast along with Mania Club for a very good cause for Connor's Cure. So make sure to come out to the Chariot Tailgate at Ferg Sports Bar. So make sure to come out and support. Make sure to say, hey, what's up? It'll be food trucks, axe throwing, games, and many, many more things. So come out, come hang with us before the big show. Once again, Legends Bar will be lit with Mr. Blacc and Dre. A part of the JTP network from Eurosports will be hosting our viewing party here in New York City. So if you're in the tri-state area, come out. It is once again, what year will be this? Number 12? I think it's the 12th year. a viewing party. So make sure to come out and support. And then just cheap plug, this Sunday I will be recording along with Patricia from Those Wrestling Girls on the D3 Amigos podcast. So make sure to subscribe and tune into that episode. It will be a Royal Rumble special episode with those gentlemen of the Three Amigos podcast. So make sure to tune in for that. Also, make sure to subscribe and support Mr. Blacc as he and Kofi Weaston in their Sped Ed Kids episode is news up. So make sure to take a listen to that. Once again, we thank you guys. After mid-afternoon, you guys have been a great help. Oh, shout outs to Tantalize and Tony. Yo, you're going to be in Tampa? Come out and let us know. Hope to see you with your 1,000 belts. But thank you to every single person that has joined in on the live feed.
Like the Booker T clip.
Oh, we're going to end off with the Booker T clip that Sir Wilkins had mentioned during the episode. So you guys can see what we were talking about in real world. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in this Friday. Snowing here in New York again. But as always, I'm Janelle from HR here with Sir Wilkins and Mr. Blacc. Hashtag Black Excellence. Hashtag we are out. Don't end the live feed yet because he's going to play the thing. Don't click it. Thank you so much. Go ahead, play it. Y'all leave real quick. Go.
Starting with a lockup.
Two of us, one of you, dog.
I was over, got the hands in motion. If you go with rolling, no need to focus. Traveling states and over oceans. You gotta wait till your coast chosen. Trying to have lines outside the show like Harry Potter releases at Barnes and Noble.